Hello guys, welcome to my 4 days of AP rotation. It was a blast. It was amazing. If you have worked in a pharmacy before, it's really easy. It's just pretty much the same thing that you've been doing every single day when you were a technician. But in this position, I'm no longer a technician. I am intern pharmacist. Oh my God, it's a dream come true. Even though I have been a pharmacy for a decade, like over 10 plus years, it's just like it's still the same thing. But I was doing rotation at a different store that is not my regular store. It's not even the same company, but it's a different store. So I was doing this at Walgreens, and I count by 5. So that's the standard in a pharmacy. We have to count the pill by 5. So I can say the name of medication. So I don't even remember what's the medication name. But for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna tell you guys I was counting by 5, and we keep moving. So day two, I was not doing anything. I was just this was like before my shift started. So I was just filling myself and just looking cute on Snapchat. I was not doing anything before my shift start. So day three, it was the busiest day of my life, but I'm used to it. So I came from a place that we fill 3,000 to 4,000 prescription a day. So being at the production, it's the best place for me to be in a pharmacy, y'all. Some people don't like being a production, and I love being in a like my favorite place in the pharmacy is a production. Production is what I'm doing right now, is actually filling, counting those prescriptions and put them in a vial. I love to be in this place. Why? Number one, I'm so quiet. I don't talk too much. And this place is just like, I don't like to talk to nobody in the pharmacy. I don't like being in the people business. I don't like gossiping. So I prefer to be at production, because production, you don't talk much. Some people decide to talk, but I just don't. I prefer to just keep it to myself and just focus on what I do best is production. So I always go for production. So as intern pharmacist, and you are at the AP rotation, so the first thing they do, they just put you at the production. My colleague hates it, but I love it. I really do. I like it. It's just, I've been doing it for years now, for a decade. So it's just nothing to me. When I am in this place, I'm just at the happiest place of my life, and I'm so quiet. I don't do too much. I don't talk. I'm just focusing on what I came to do. Today, it was the busiest day. Day 3, it was a busy day. I think it was a Wednesday because a lot of people were going out of town. And for the weekend, because this weekend it's a holiday weekend, so they were going out of town. So a lot of people came on Wednesday to get their prescription. It was busy, y'all. It was really, really, really busy. But, we move. And then one thing also I like to do, I'm not the type of person that when I'm filling prescription, I have to stack bottle. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I just fill and then put it back to make my day easier. So now I was calling the doctors, asking them I was calling them to verify prescription, because a lot of doctors made a mistake on a prescription. The quantity was wrong, and I have to call them and verify and make sure that the quantity they prescribe isn't within the standard. If it's not, they have to let me know what is the exact quantity, and I will change the prescription. And I was also checking the queue and see if we have any voicemail, so I can rewrite the prescription and scanning it through machine and start typing it. So it was a lot. So as an intern pharmacist, we actually do pretty much everything except verifying. So we're going to call the doctor's office, ask them to, we're going to verify the prescription. And then we also can take over the phone prescription. So we intern us allowed to do that. Since the pharmacist, my preceptor asked me if I have experience in the pharmacy, and I told him that immediately they will give me a lot of tasks to do, because they know that I've been in a pharmacy for years. So they would trust me to do that, and also I'll do vaccines. they will trust me with a lot of things, because if you are experienced it, they will make you do a lot of work, which I was doing. And yo, this phone call got me really thinking. Like, I paused, I'm like, is this doctor okay? Like, I'm verifying this patient and verifying it's called the quantity. And there's one thing about the pharmacy, if you have to love this job in order to survive. Because some doctor will send in the prescription and you look at, they never see the patient before. Most of them are PA, so I'm not downgraded any PA out there, but most of them don't see the patient face to face. They just, they just see the patient once, and the patient tell them the symptom, immediately they will give them, boom. The quantity is way higher than the normal quantity the patient needed for, especially controlled substance. And my pharmacist and I would just ask ourselves, like, why are these people doing this? But we have to call them and verify and tell them, and since they don't have any blood work for this patient, we can give them so much, this amount quantity, we have to change it to this. So we will notify them that, oh, we cannot give them this, but we're going to give them this amount. And they will say, okay. So day 4, oh my God, it was my last day, because I was doing 4 days of my AP rotation. Guys, I am not good at voice over, but y'all get, I'm gonna leave it. Y'all will just get what I was saying. So day 4, it was my last day, and I was excited to go home, to come and see my baby and kiss them and say them and tell them I love them. So I was excited that day. I was doing everything fast. Like I was ready to go home. So my day 4 went really well, and now I was trying to get my last fill of the day, y'all. Last fill of the day, and to call it a day. I was super excited about this. I'm like, oh my God, it's almost 5. I'm ready to go. I need to go home. I was excited, really, really excited. And my preceptor was also nice. He made my first week so smooth, so easy, and I just love being around him. So I can't wait to see more of days with him. And he's just an amazing preceptor so far. Some preceptor will be very, very scary, but he was really nice. So shout out to him for being so kind to me, and then just asking me about a lot of questions, and then I was answering as I go. He asked me a lot of questions, and it was just amazing. So I love learning also and working at the same time. He was such an amazing, So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys at my next one. Bye.